This time I am looking at reverb on vocals in particular, but this is something you can actually do on a lot of your lead synths and chords and things like that. So even though I'm doing it on vocals, and it is something I specifically do for vocals, it's something I quite often use. It's a little technique I use on various different lead synths and stuff as well. It's just showing the difference between using reverb on a channel versus using reverb in a send or return channel. So if we take a look at the track as is, looking at the vocal, you can see I've got the Brainworks Rooms reverb on the go, and if I solo the vocal, it sounds like this. Give me something, give me something to believe in. You can also see that over here I've been sending that channel to a filter delay, but I'm just going to leave that as it is for now because it's not doing anything right or wrong. What I am going to do is add a new return track over here, and the vocals, I'm just going to turn off that reverb, but I'm also going to copy it over, oh, wrong channel. I'm going to copy it over to the B return channel and turn it on over there. And over here, I'm going to go to the mixer, and I'm going to go to the B return, and I'm going to dial that in over there. Then give me something. And then over here, I can now make this 100% wet. So where it was 27% wet or mostly dry in this channel over here in its own channel, I can now make it 100% wet. Give me some. And then I can just dial in the amount of reverb that I want, or the essentially the mix level of the reverb. Give me something to believe in. Now, to get the gain levels of the reverb, and this is the reason I do this, is that there are times where you might want to adjust the amount of reverb, and sometimes if you want that reverb to really stand out and be loud, you need to go beyond 50% wet, but then by doing that you're losing some of the dry signal. So that's why I do this specifically for vocals, is because then in the B channel I can have it 100% wet, and then I can adjust the amount that's being sent to that. And the reason I'm going to do this is because then I can go to my plugins and go LFO tool, and I can drop that in. And I'm pretty sure I have my own preset there, sidechain. Very, very simple sidechain. I am breaking. Now if I solo this channel on its own so you can hear exactly what it's doing. So now I've got that extended reverb sound, but it's being pumped by the sidechain, so I can probably dial this level up, and I'll just unsolo that as well. Solo the vocal channel on its own. Give me something, give me something to believe in. I am breaking, I am breaking my way out of this. And there we go. I mean, that's instantly made the vocals sound much bigger, but also because of the sidechain effect, what happens is when I start playing it unsoloed like this. So you can tell instantly the reverb just sounds much bigger. So with that, I can then start to play with it a bit more like this. So for example, over the period of the lines, let's say this is the maximum amount of reverb we're going to want, and we can automate that over here. So it starts off drier and then slowly becomes wetter as it goes along. Give me something, give me something to believe in. I am breaking my way out of this. I don't think I can live without you. I don't think I can live alone. You get so cold when I'm around you. Nowhere to stay, nowhere to go. Give me something, give me something to believe in. So what I've done now is, as you can tell, I've automated some of these lines in. So now the reverb is starting to go almost from a dry wet level, and it's automated in each phrase of the vocal. So because you can tell the way the way we've sort of written and recorded the vocal, there's that space for the last couple of bars for it to breathe. It means I can open up the reverb wet levels and really start to play with those inside the track, and it just gives that sort of room to breathe throughout the whole track, and then slowly comes back down and allows itself to reset by the time the new line comes in, and then the reverb wet levels are down a little bit further, and it just keeps doing that throughout the track then. Give me something, give me something to believe in.
Thanks everybody for watching, commenting and indeed liking. We really do appreciate all the support we get here on our Sonic Academy YouTube channel. So if you found this video super useful, please, we'd love you to hit the subscribe button. We update the YouTube channel every week with new content, and if you want to watch some more relevant content, just click on the videos beside me.